Welcome everybody to an extremely delayed start to a game. It is already 34 minutes past the initial start time and well, it should have been even a game 1 default loss in all fairness with all the time spent, but here we are with game number 1 between Awake and T-Mice. T-Mice so far, they are number 1 in their group, quite comfortably so, sitting on a score of 15-1. So far only having lost that one game against Execration, I think it was. Whereas Awake, they are with a score of 9-5. So Awake, if they manage to win those here, they're definitely going to be looking pretty solid. Not a guaranteed spot quite yet to the Division 1 and 2 playoffs. For Ice though, even if they lose, they should have a guaranteed spot in the top 2. So for Ice, there's really not much to lose. Although that by no means just justifies why the hell they were this late. But, well, at least they don't have any reserve time for the bans and picks here, so there's something. But looking at the bans, Awake remove an Axe as well as a Chen, whereas a Batrider together with that Ember Spirit removed by T-Mice and Earthshaker first pick, with Awake going for a Vengeful Spirit and the Troll Warlord of their own. So T-Mice to pick up a Sniper, and of course Ice, as we can see, they're picking pretty fast as well. And banning, they don't have reserve time, but so far they haven't even come close to needing the reserve time at all. Well, with the amount of time they had to just wait for the last player, I guess you can't really figure out like what you want to draft. Of course, you can't always like go for the 100% the same draft that you were thinking of because bans, anime picks and whatnot. But second set of bans already through as well. It's gonna be a real speed draft by the looks of things. Jugger with a Brood Mother taken out by Awake. Storm Spirit plus Queen of Pain removed by Ice. Storm Spirit, of course, one of those heroes who can quite easily get into the face of the Sniper, and Queen of Pain more or less so as well. But Awake going for a Clockwork now. A hero that in general has become a lot more popular, but I think it's just excellent against Sniper. If you get the hookshot to land on a Sniper, it's almost a guaranteed death. But T-Mice, now they're slowing things down a little bit, but only having 18 seconds left. They go for the Skydive Mage in the end. I suppose that amount of magic damage is definitely gonna be nice. Even like Ancient Seal into Assassinate is a pretty decent amount of damage. Also Clockwork, once you cog yourself in and you want to stay close to the Sniper to get him stunned and get the kill on the Sniper, Skydive can just pop that Mystic Flare. Of course, Clockwork, I do believe it's a pretty nice game for going for that Blade Mail. It can just kill the Skydive Mage in return, unless Skydive Mage is full HP. But even then, you're gonna get him really low and somebody can quite easily finish him up. By the way, even go for a Mirana now. I have seen a couple of like roaming Miranas and they have worked out reasonably. I mean, maybe not the greatest, but if it's with a Shadow Demon, it's usually pretty nice. If it's solo, it's just personal skill, and some people, of course, you need a little bit luck as well there. So skill combined with luck is something that, well, not everybody has, unfortunately. You may be skilled, but sometimes you just don't luck out. That's how it goes. But Bristleback was the pick for T-Mice, so gonna have the tanky frontliner, maybe the hero to try at the very least to just disrupt the angle of the Clockwork's hookshot. But Tidehunter, the last ban. Zeus also removed by T-Mice. By the way, they didn't even care about Zeus at all. Going for a Phantom Assassin. And really, this draft, it's like, how fast has this been so far? Nobody has used the reserve time. T-Mice hasn't even had reserve time. But Awake haven't even used 1 second of it either. This is really like one of the fastest drafts I have ever had the, well, pleasure, I suppose, to cast. As T-Mice going for a, is it a Core Lina? It may be a Core Earthshaker, but probably gonna be that Lina instead, trying to blow up the Troll or the Phantom Assassin straight out. And of course, Phantom Assassin, extremely resilient to physical damage. So just use the Lina with the Laguna Blade to burst her down anyway. But it was a fast draft, it really was. Okay, I would like to, it was probably about 6 minutes at the maximum. Yeah, should have been like 6 minutes. Maybe even closer to 5 to 6 minutes. Not bad at all. So here we have it. Vengeful, Troll, Clock, Mirana, and the Phantom Assassin for the dire side. But I saw, oh no, they have a disconnect. Yeah. So it begins. And so it must be. And so it is written. But I'm gonna introduce the lineups anyway. For the side of Ice, we're gonna have Chestin on the Sniper, Paparazzi to play the Lina, B-Boy on the Overshaker, JJT on the Bristleback, and last is going to be Clement or Icicle. It should be Clement, we asked him once. Is gonna play that Skyraf Mage then as the last one. Of course, Skyraf Mage, Ancient Sealing to Lina Laguna Blade, massive synergy there, of course. If the Lina does go for the Aghanim Scepter, suddenly it's pure damage and Ancient Shield doesn't boost it anymore, but even then, lots of damage nonetheless. But for Awake, we're gonna have Red Fu playing the Mirana with KYT on the Clockwork, Boom, plays the Troll Warlord, leaving the stand-in Noki from Signature Trust, of course. I'm really not too sure what the league's thoughts are about having a Division 1 stand-in. As far as I know from previous experience, it should be not frowned upon, but straight out banned or forbidden. But I guess since Ice were so damn late and didn't even get the game 1 death loss, Ice are gonna have to deal with this. And Ice, they've shown to be extremely strong with even the weirder lineups. But we are ready now, we're gonna get this game underway. And well, Awake, they do have that Arcana on the Phantom Assassin, so that's probably some eye candy for the viewers. But Phantom Assassin will head towards the mid lane. I suppose Awake could have sent the Troll there as well, but they are expecting a Sniper to be up against, and Phantom Assassin, especially having the Poor Man Shield, might not even do that bad against Sniper, to be honest. Shrapnel definitely gonna be annoying, but Sniper's attack damage isn't all that high early on. So Phantom Assassin, especially once you start getting a couple of points into Blur. But not only that, you can just go on the aggressive yourself. Well, then again, Boom can also take up the mid lane instead. So we're gonna see who's gonna go into the mid lane. Both will be fine in all fairness. I think Troll may be a little bit better, but it's hard to say. It depends on how heavily you're expecting your supports to roam. Probably Phantom Assassin can set up the gank onto the Sniper a little bit more reliably, because Troll may not be getting range for the Whirling Axis because of the Shrapnel, whereas Phantom Strike with or rather Stifling Dagger with the Phantom Strike to follow should be almost guaranteed every single time, as long as you have even a little bit of vision. So nighttime maybe gonna be unable to do so, but before that should be easy ganks. But we do have another continue here. So B-Boy probably will try to just block off the creeps here, buy a little bit of time for the Bristleback to farm up. And there's gonna be the Fisher blocking it off for a little while. It's just gonna make it so that the Dire Creeper will get closer to the Radiant tier 1. So Bristleback should get at least an easy level 2, if not even a little bit more. But Mirana, he's already looking for the hunt here. If they just get an 5-second arrow onto Sniper, might be an easy kill, but then again, Phantom Assassin is only level 1, so the damage output isn't all that high quite yet. But Red Fu on the high ground, I don't think he was spotted yet. This ward just doesn't give vision for far enough. But there's the Fisher in return. Shrapnel gonna come out as well, Toy. He gets through it. Oh, a little opening, just one step forward from the Euroshaker, and then stun would have meant a block and may have ended up as a kill onto the Phantom Assassin. But now, oh, the arrow just in time sees it coming, steps forward one step, which makes it hit the range creep instead of the Sniper here. So both fail a little bit as top lane. JJT taking a lot of damage, but not quite enough. If Boom was level 2, had the Berserker's Rage as well to get both of those Whirling Axes, the ranged and the melee form. Another arrow, Bristleback probably saw that one coming as well. Red Fu does leave behind a little gift, this Observer reward. The gift of vision. But KYT gonna get... well, there's the Fisher. Oh, the block is there, Batter's out as well. But the Light Strike Array and the Dragon Slave plus one more attack from Clement's Skyraf. That is the first blood drawn. That's boots now for the Skyraf Mage. Mid lane arrow once again will be a little bit off target. So far, 3 arrows shot, 3 arrows missed, but has a clarity on her. So can't just stay around the top lane. Bristleback. Wow, that was dropping really low. Doesn't have a magic stick or anything yet. And that's just with 2 heroes being there. If they had that level 2 on Dimensional Spirit, Wave of Terror, it would have been a secure kill. Because they definitely got enough attacks in. Plus the Wave of Terror does a little bit pure damage itself as well, like 25? 30. Okay, 30 damage. Oh, another arrow, top lane. It's not gonna hit, but if they get the magic missile, it might be enough anyway, but they're not gonna go for it. Troll would have even had enough mana for the additional slow, but KYT now, is he in trouble? Clockwork tried to go for the aggression, now gets an arcane bolt in his pack, but that's gonna be about it. Top lane again, Bristleback. Well, this time around he's gonna go down for sure. A few more attacks, no more escaping from this one. Troll got in front of him, got the body block going. A little bit weird that there's no magic stick picked up yet, but boom, does have boots now. So Bristleback struggling a little bit, of course, had to stay there on really low HP for an extended period of time. It's 850 gold now on the paparazzi's Lina. Boots. What's she gonna build first though? Is it gonna be Yule Scepter? It is the most common thing to go for, just set up your own Light Strike Erase. Of course, defensively also not too shabby at all. If you see an arrow flying and you know you don't have time to dodge anymore, just use the Yules and you're gonna be fine. So you do have a smoke picked up now on the Dimensional Spirit, so it would definitely do well for them to just get a few more kills going as Redfu. Gonna try another angle, but it's really hard to land an arrow from that position. Although it may still hit. No, Justin backs off as well. Boom, in some trouble. JJT wants to chase him. 4 stacks of Quill Spray, but a little bit too close to the tower. If only there was a Radiant Ward like here. Of course, it would have gotten denied anyway. Oh, look at those sentries. I do miss a kill, Lina. They do get the kill on the Clockwork, but I was just looking at those sentries being popped. Like, what? Was there a sentry ward by ice? Oh, run straight into the arrow this time around. Did not see it coming. Such a long duration as well, and into the face of the Bristleback. Trying to outrun them, but it's just not gonna happen. This should be the second death for the Bristleback. So both offlaners, or will it be the death? Minus armor is there. Came out a little bit later, and Bristleback is gonna be fast enough. How the hell did he make it out from there? Wave of Terror did come out pretty late, so maybe that was the reason. Maybe Vengeful was lacking a little bit of mana, may have been that one. But wow, I was so certain Bristleback is gonna go down. I suppose 2 points to Bristleback. Oh, mid lane! Phantom Assassin so low on mana, gonna get slowed down by the first shrapnel. Another shrapnel, the headshot as well. Some body blocking from the hasted B-Boy Earthshaker. And a few more punches will secure the kill for Chest and Sniper. That's gonna be Face Boots finish now. Otherwise, mid lane lasted. Phantom Assassin was slightly ahead of the Sniper, but now with the kill, Sniper still holds the upper hand here. Looking at safe lane farm, Troll 4 last hits ahead of Paparazzi's Lina. But all in all, I'd say it's pretty even off lane wise. Levels, Bristleback 4.5, Clock same amount as well. Last hit wise also really similar. So this game is pretty even, although I still have a 2 kill advantage. Justin, no, still waiting for the courier to just stop delivering things. Oh, Justin is gonna be in so much trouble now. He gets caught, the battery assault is probably gonna be already enough. Although they did kill off one of the cogs. Justin didn't even try to run away, just standing his ground, still alive somehow. Finally, Toy gets the kill. KYT will survive that arcane ball, 25 HP. Clement trying to chase down the Clockwork, but there are more heroes coming. Grateful misses with the arrow. Toy now, well, not gonna find the kill yet, but I think he should be able to secure it anyway. One more Stifling Dagger. Nope, the Fisher is gonna be there, landing onto 2 Toy. Gets an arcane bot in the face. B-Boy missing a few attacks, but where's the assistance? Assistance is on its way. They have the Laguna Blade. Dreadful. He's on the run now. Level 1 still. Oh, it's 6 minutes in. Clarity on Earthshaker, and well, got just in range for the Laguna Blade. Face Boots make her considerably faster than the Mirana. So in the end, it's still gonna favor Ice, although they lost the Sniper early on. Well, Clockwork did also deny himself to the creep, so that was nice. But that was just bad. That was really weird. Top lane though, JJT. Within that duration, knowing that Mirana is not on the top side, can play a little bit safer because he's getting tankier and tankier with every just level that he gains, of course. As KYT maybe in some trouble if the Earthshaker gets a just perfect block off, but then again, if Clockwork gets the Earthshaker in, Earthshaker may be the one in trouble, because if there are cogs, there's going to be a guaranteed 5-second arrow to land, but KYT not going to be fast enough, or easy. Enchant Totem, are you going to just time it perfectly? B-Boy still on the run. And he should be able to outrun it because there's no hookshot quite yet. But Stifling Dagger slows down B-Boy. Fisher not gonna even come out. Oh god, Battery Assault too strong against Earthshaker. KYT will lose his own life. Didn't have enough mana for a hookshot to even try to do anything at all. Chesting comes in, maybe a little bit too eager. Redfu Assassinate with the shrapnel damage is gonna do the trick toy. Didn't even just choose to hang around and try to do something to the sniper. So another 2 kills for only 1 in return. It's just dreadful being level 1, 7.5 minutes in. Like what, guys? What, level 1? Really? That's probably the worst I've seen. I don't think I've ever seen a hero not being level 2 like 8 minutes in. Well, he gets level 2 now, or she gets. Probably the player is a he, hero is a she. Oh, but JJT is gonna be in so much trouble. There's the slow B-Boy. Is he gonna hit the perfect Fisher off? He's waiting for it. Maybe waited a little bit too long, but stuns up Boom, and Boom himself taking a lot of damage. JJT, if only he had like a bottle on him. Dragon Slave does get the kill. Laguna Blade lands Noki. Kind of an overkill, but kill secured, also preventing another magic missile from coming out. So Paparazzi makes the rotation, finds 2 easy kills, and suddenly gonna be a step closer to finishing the Yule Scepter. KYT though, hasted up, may want to go towards the bottom side, but is lacking the mana for both the Battery Assault and the Cogs. So even Skyrim Mage may not be the easiest kill, but especially now with a TP coming in by Chestin. Clockwork of course hasn't seen it yet. Maybe they're gonna try to wait out the haste or then just Shrapnel, Ancient Seal, Assassinate, and easy picking. But Mirana is level 2, sent an arrow flying, is not gonna connect though. Story of her life. Or at least this game, of this life. This reincarnation or iteration of it. So switching to net worth now, we do see Lina, oh, miles above anybody else, 5.1k. Even their own highest or second highest farmer in the sniper sitting at 3,000. That's just such a massive lead. Wow. I mean, Phantom Sassy and Troll are also reasonably farmed. Clockwork keeping up with that Bristleback. And Clockwork may have a little bit more just contribution. That is, of course, if you have enough mana to just go for a hookshot and the rest of the spells. But we're nearing the 10-minute mark. Looking at the graphs, it is about a 3k net worth lead already for Ice XP wise. About 3,000 as well. I mean, last hits, they're not even all that different. Really the biggest difference is the Bristleback and the Clockwork, but even that isn't that as substantial. It's just this Mirana unable to have done anything. That one arrow she landed, that wasn't even a kill somehow. They really need to just pick up the pace, because otherwise this Mirana is going to be epic fodder. Oh, there's the hookshot. Arrow should follow with the Stifling Dagger as well. So they get one easy kill, but there's the silence into Phantom Sassy. Shrapnel still slows her down. And with a Dragon Slave, that is a kill secured. So in the end, gonna be just another trade-off. Probably Awake still coming out maybe slightly ahead, keeping the Sniper at bay. Just because Troll and Phantom Assassin both getting reasonable farm. It's at one point in time in the game, unless they're completely shut down, it's just gonna be troublesome. But now GGT does put at one point into the Nasal Goo as well to get those slows, get a little bit more just solo kill potential possibly. Yule's already finished on Paparazzi as well. Still by far the most farmed hero in the game and almost level 11 as well. And that was a tri-lane Lina, no less. If it's like a mid-lane Lina that gets a couple of kills, being level 11 minutes in isn't like all that uncommon. But coming from a tri-lane, that's massive. 701 sets up the Light Strike Array. Noki, well, sorry to say, but you are dead. They even used the Assassinate just to keep the Laguna Blade on cooldown, and with that kill, Lina hits the level 11, gets the level 2 Laguna Blade, which all does a crap ton of damage, 675. Mirana, with that damage reduction of 25%, is gonna survive. Wait a second. 675 means that 20% is about 130, a little bit more, 135. Plus another 5%. Okay, yeah, she's gonna survive, but like one more attack after the Laguna Blade and she's dead. Laguna Blade is gonna bring her down like way too low. Hookshot. Oh, again, Justin gets caught. Is there something to follow up? Okay, wait, now he's just trying to escape. Well, that was weird. There's the Fisher Assassinate to follow. Maybe should have gone for a few more attacks, but with the Echo Slam, B-Boy kill secured. Has himself Arcane Boots already. Another 600 gold after this. getting the kill like that. Well, that's just a clockwork hookshot. Well, it was on target, but little good does it do them if they just don't secure a kill, and not only that, they just give away a kill instead. Lina though, the one thing that she has to worry about is raw physical damage, only sitting on 3 armor. Wave of Terror already providing -4, Medallion of Courage gonna soon also be finished on the Vengeful Spirit. Paparazzi though, farming up 2 camps at the same time, just using the Light Striker raid to clean up the trees, then Dragon Slave as well to do damage to both camps, although Chestin has to be careful, has the Morbid Mask, but it's not nearly enough lifesteal at the moment because, well, your damage output isn't that great. They do clear up a couple of illusions, and if they really wanted to, they could Roshan Awake to this. I mean, Boom can do it solo with the Helm of the Dominator. At the moment, I'm gonna go into the Ancients instead, using that Battle Trance even for this. With the minus armor coming out from Noki, it's gonna be a tad easier. Plus, maybe they're gonna just farm up Ancients. Oh, mid lane though, Redfu, Fisher, Mystic Flare, and Assassinate. Poor Mirana has gotten level 4, of course. Can't really compare that to the supports of Ice, 6 and 7. Well, Vengeful is 6 as well, so with the Medallion finished, Venge not doing all that bad. And with the Medallion and Wave of Terror, that's like a kind of an easy Roshan with the Troll on your lineup. If they really wanted to, they could even have Phantom Assassin join it. Bristleback though, also enjoying kind of the free time on the top lane ever since the supports left. Is closing in on the Phantom Assassin's farm. 1.8k in the bank as well. Wonder what he's gonna go for. Crimson Guard I think is gonna be pretty nice this game. There is a lot of physical damage coming out, but oh, JTT gets jumped, hookshot a little bit off target, and oh, the arrow as well, but they're gonna get the kill regardless. They got the slows going, Battery Assault kept just tripping up the Bristleback. And this time around, Ice didn't have a single TP to come and assist that one. Maybe they were like, yeah, cool, we're gonna, or Bristleback is gonna survive anyway, and I have no idea what he's pulling up for. Is it a mech he wants to go for as the first item? It may be. Oh, another kill in the making, or is it Paparazzi had an invis run and this is gonna be fine. Scouts out Roshan though, has the Laguna Blade as well. Boom, has to be so careful. Dragon Slave, Laguna Blade. Yep, that's what happened. They even used the Shrapnel. But Paparazzi does survive first. Scouts out Roshan and gets the kill. Can they really finish up Roshan now? They could, it's not all that high on health. Of course, it would be risky considering you are up against a hookshot, which, if they know the cooldown of level 1 hookshots, they should be able to just kind of guesstimate when it's gonna come off. But Bristleback does finish the Vanguard now, finally uses some of that gold that he's been pulling up. Phantom Assassin has gotten a little bit farther ahead of the Bristleback thanks to that kill. But even then, it may not be far enough, because Sniper also having decent farm. Bristleback, look at those crits though! First of all, gets the Stifling Dagger crit, then gets an immediate crit straight after, and even a Bristleback tanky as he is, can definitely feel that. I mean, Stifling Dagger does pure damage after all. Which is a little bit silly, in my opinion, but Redfu. Attempt number X. X probably more than 10 by now. Still hasn't hit all that many arrows. But Bristleback, I think he is in... Well, he's definitely in vision now, and arrow this time around will not connect once again. It's not like the creep was even blocking it, it's just Bristleback managed to run towards the backside. Oh! Mystic Flare, Echo Slam, Assassinate. Again, somebody gets the same combination. Paparazzi though, with that blink. They do still see Roshan, who is trying desperately to regen up, but they're not gonna go for it knowing that the hookshot by now most certainly off cooldown. Maybe with Bristleback joining it, having the goo for the minus armor. Just because without minus armor it wouldn't really even be all that fast for Ice, I think. But nope, picks up a regen rune, bottles it up, and back to the top lane he goes. So the Crafts now up to a about an 8,000 net worth lead. XP nearing the 6k mark as well, so Ice, they're on, well, I'd like to say they're on fire. Of course, that's not really good for Ice, but they even have Alina, so it does make a little bit more sense to say that. As Bristleback, hookshot this time around, it connects as well, the power cord. JJT in so much trouble, just tries to keep his back to the enemy, and oh, suddenly KYT, he's the one in trouble. They don't even need the Laguna Blade for this one, just a couple of attacks with the Fervor being there. But Lina blinks forward, still has the Yule Scepter, is he gonna use it? Yule, no, what? Did you get choked out of vision? There's the Yule Scepter. Is it gonna be timed perfectly? Light Striker Ray does connect on Toy, and with the Laguna Blade, Easy kills. This arrow will not connect. And all Luna. The one downside is that Laguna Blade, yes, has a pretty low cooldown, but it also means that you're gonna be running out of mana even with the Eul Scepter and the bottle. But that's a price you're just gonna have to pay. So 19 to 6 now, the kill score. Ice just keep on racking them up. Awake, they're trying, they really are. But Bristleback, by now, a little bit too tanky. Full health, well, near enough to full mana as well, thanks to the Retreat Rune he had bottled up from before. Full bottle now as well, and pressuring quite heavily this tier 1 up the top lane. Is level 11, level 2 into Warpath, maxed out Bristleback. So as tanky as can be almost at this stage of the game. Well, gonna get even worse once the Crimson Guard, if he even finishes it, gets complete. 1.4k on that Earthshaker now, closing in on the Blink Dagger. Urn of Shadows on Clement as well for a couple of minutes, ever since they killed the Troll Warlord here after his Roche attempt. By the way, what's their game plan even? I mean, yes, they have some pretty nice late game with Phantom Assassin, especially with Phantom Assassin having Battle Trance. So the chance to get crits definitely higher than normal. Just because you're going to be attacking more, of course. The chance to get one is still the same, but since you're attacking more, it kind of increases your ability to at least crit one target once. And I don't know if it makes sense, but it makes sense in my head. I'm just not I'm unable to properly give that information forward. Look at the Freeman smoke. They're definitely trying to look for something, and well, they need something as well. Then again, there is a Freeman smoke from the enemy side, but 10, 0, and 2. If they kill this Lina, that's gonna be so massive. Oh wow, it's gonna be a bait. Blinks in. Light Striker A, Laguna Blade, Dragon Slave as well. They get the 1 kill, and Paparazzi does get. Oh, what a. Whoa, never mind. Echo Slam is there. Arrow landed, but they don't have enough damage now. They use it to dodge the magic missile as well. They got the 5-second arrow, still unable to get the kill. And Blink forward from Paparazzi. Light Striker Ray landed before that. Dreadful goes down to the Fissure. I would have thought that maybe even out of range of the Fissure damage there. But wasn't the truth. So 4 heroes down at the Wake. They should have like gotten the jump on Ice somehow, but just losing the Phantom Assassin straight out to the burst damage. And that arrow, I got tripped up on that arrow, but just with the Echo Slams, with the other heroes coming close by with a Mystic Flare as well, they just couldn't follow up at all on the Lina. They need this Lina guild badly. It's just so much gold waiting on that Lina, and what's the level? 15 and a half. Gonna be level 16 with an Aghanim's gold now. That's gonna be 950 pure damage. So how many heroes can survive? Clockwork, Phantom Assassin and Troll, they can survive the Laguna Blade, but Troll is gonna go down to Laguna Blade, Dragon Slave, for example, already. That's redonkulous. Blink now picked up on Earthshaker. They're gonna have the S and Y done on the Sniper. So even Sniper isn't like that easy of a kill anymore. I'm not too sure. Awake. They can just hope that Ice are gonna focus like fully on kills. Bristleback's illusion gets hit, but that's exactly why that illusion was even there by the Bristleback to begin with. So nicely done. Arrow on cooldown. Stifling Dagger just trying to get some last hits, I believe. Oh, hookshot into chest, and even the SMY may not keep herself. Just gets the shrapnel off, but oh, suddenly, well, Paparazzi arrived. Aghanims, Laguna Blade. It was level 2 at the time, but definitely still enough to get the kill with the shrapnel and the Dragon Slave. So another hookshot, nice attempt, but Lina just too close. Lina's always at the right place at the right time. 11, 0, and 6 now. Oh, wow, awake. What are you gonna do? Plus, they must be feeling pretty frustrated. Oh, Noki, Eul Scepter up, Light Striker will follow perfectly. Dragon Slave, a few more attacks, and leaves the Assassinate to do the trick. Skydive Mage in the meantime. They got the kill top lane, just Mystic Flare down. Phantom Assassin only power treads, Helm of Dominator. Troll does have a Yasha on top of it as well, plus a Ring of Aquila. But there, it's just looking worse and worse and worse. B-Boy may get ganked now. Does blink out in time, so Mirana won't even attempt it. Moonlight Shadow wasn't even used for this. 15,000 plus gold lead now. Same for the XP as well. Ice, I think they have this game kind of in the bag. Of course, the rubber band effect will be massive once they do find a couple of kills. But Ice, they really don't look like they want to give away any freely. Because somebody just starts getting ganked, everybody is around, they themselves want to go for a gank, everybody comes. Double damage now picked up on Bristleback, has a Yasha in the inventory. Is most likely going to be the S and Y finish for the Bristle as well here. Get that maim chance, get the extra movement speed. And of course some tank as well with that Sange component of that. Rocket Flare does scout out, I think it scouts out chest in there as well. But what little good does that like knowledge do to them? Toy now, oh no, gets stunned. Laguna bladed down. Well, Paparazzi is completely out of mana now, so maybe you would like to even invest into Boots of Travels. Just so you could like run all the way home. You would be pretty fast with a Blink, Yules and Boots of Travels. Run all the way home. Oh, Redfoo now gets stunned up. Enchant Totem is there as well. Shrapnel. Are we gonna have an Assassinate? No, not enough mana, but just Shrapnels plus a few more attacks. Justin gets the kill. 28 to 6. Absolute and utter domination. Some pings come out, Paparazzi. Not too sure if people were pinging out like, dude, what you doing? Come help us. Because, oh, Justin gets swapped in, has the Mask of Madness, but takes extra damage because of, oh, Blink Echo Slam with the Mystic Flare. Suddenly, well, 3 are dead on Awake, and that is GG called. I really thought Sniper, this is his end, that he met his end, having the Mask of Madness activated while he got jumped, but Blink Echo Slam, they were just ready for everything. So that ends up the game in a really fast win for Team Ice. They were extremely late for game number 1, and to be honest, they should have gotten a game 1 def loss if it was me as an admin, probably. But they just showed that they are outclassing Awake, at least in game number 1. It's just this Mirana. If you do go for that, you need to land those arrows early on. You need to make it work, because otherwise you're not putting pressure to the enemy offlaner as a just normal support would. And just didn't get the levels at all, which meant that she herself is kind of easy fodder. But guys, this was game number 1 out of a 2-game series. So we're gonna have one more game coming up for you. And, well, if you want to see it, then definitely stay tuned, because it's gonna be coming up in just a couple of minutes.